One, one, two, three. What is up, guys? Shoutoutallen here, and today we are talking about Hulkbuster 3099, checking out the brand new uniform, taking him in some World Boss content, looking at the build, the uniform options, skill rotations, fun stuff like that. If you enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, put a comment down below what you think of Hulkbuster, I think he's a stand-up guy. He's really cool. The bios are easy to get, and so that's a win-win, right? So let's go ahead and check out the man himself, Mr. Hulkbuster. I just have physical attacks, 5-6-star across the board. I need to give him some more to kind of fill up some of those gaps. Your skills, this is where things get really fun. His tier 2 passive is a pretty standard buff to himself, right? His 1 is pretty standard, 2 is pretty standard, 3 is where things get interesting with a accumulation and a counter attack that also attacks people that have the ignored targeting. Very cool. Adding incapacitation, right? This is a very good skill. 4 is pretty much good damage, but also all defense down. Very helpful for World Boss. So yeah, and then 5 has a frenzy buff near the bottom. Says increase attack and defense by 35, all speed by 1, crit rate by 1, removes capacitation, all that fun stuff. Alright, now his passive, his 4-star passive, is the technokinetic allies, in 35 increase to all max XP to anyone who has a technokinetic ally. So anyone that is a robot. And so how do you check that out? You go to that little filter. Oops, wrong button. Alright, the filter at the top of that bottom right, hit all abilities, right? Anybody that has the, I think it says machine, right? Anyone who has the machine, maybe? Oh, I hit Dark Avengers, my bad. Wait, what? Oh, Dark Avengers and machine, nobody. Okay, so any of these guys are kinetic. So includes vision, right? A nice vision HP buff, right? Which is really nice. Oops, let's go back to, nope. Okay. His uniform effect also is a, gives him a buff, increases all the things. Those are all his change skills. Let's go back to him. Alright, let's finish what we were talking about. 4-star passive, right? It's a very nice thing. His leadership is very good as well. As a 35 attack to all allies, and specifically if you have Iron Man on your team, then it is a 70% all attack buff. That is bonkers. So that means a 105 attack buff to Iron Man if he's just on your team with the Hulkbuster lead. Very good. Type enhancement, rank 5, ISO, Angry Hulk, stage 6, custom gear, just a crit rate, ignore dodge, 160 proc. Yeah, so pretty standard, nothing crazy too much, but yeah. So let's look at the uniform options. Black Bolt, Marvel's X, Daredevil, Fall from Grace, Wolverine X-Force, and Venom War of the Realms, and the mythic one is Sentinel Nimrod the Lesser. And so if you have any of those uniforms, you can get those buffs, right? The second one, the Daredevil, and the 5th one is the ones that give you the specific physical attack or energy attack or all attack buffs. Those are really important to try to get. So yeah, so that is Hulkbuster in a nutshell. I'm glad he showed up on the main page, menu page. So we're going to take him into some bosses and see how things go. I almost forgot the skill rotation. That's very important. So I'm back here real quick before we do Proxima to show off the skill rotation. Basically, you're going to get the accumulation of 3, and then you're going to hit 5, wait for him to slam, and then hit 4. If you do have the awakening skill because you've transcended potential him, then you'll do something like this: 3, 5, wait for him to slam, then go ahead and do the 6, and let 6 play out. Rescue shows up, blasts into his back, and then just across the board. Look at him. Oh my goodness, 580 hits. Now I know that's across what, 12 people, but and then by the time that's done, you do it again: 3, 5, and then 4. And then, very strong, very cool stuff. Pretty simple. 3, 5. Just wait till he slams, and then do the 4. So yeah. So now we've done the skill rotation. Now let's check him out against Proxima Midnight. Okay. Now it is Proxima Midnight level 30. We're going to compare him to the Black Panther clear that was about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the board. And so we're going to try to see if we can beat that to show that he is stronger. He's stronger than that. Oops. Getting stuns. That's not a good sign. 3, 5, 4. Oh, nice spike of damage. Nice spike. Add some spears. 3, 5, 4. Look at that damage, guys. That is sick. Very impressive. I think it's important that when I'm trying out these tier 2 characters that we do the same bosses, even though I think he could definitely clear better. But that way you can see how they are compared to each other. So if I do the same kind of test, then we can kind of stack them up and see how well they do. But I mean, Hulkbuster's done. I mean, that's done. So that was pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and try out Corvus and see what happens next. Alright, Colossus Glaive stage 40, and so what's going to happen here is you're going to have to be very careful when you're fighting him. He has a lot of dodge, so we brought some ignore dodge strikers, not Black Widow though, but this first part of the fight, you have to make sure when he does that proc that you get out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and switch so we don't die, because that's what just happened to me several times, and so I'm glad it was Valkyrie instead of Hulkbuster. So now we can actually finish this fight, right? Done with the first phase. That's easy. I like it. 3, 5, 4. Alright, we're gonna be getting stunned, silly kid. Alright. Stage 2 for second part of it, right? Come on, Hulk. 3, 5, 4. Huge spiker damage. Alright, his movement speed is very awful, so you just have to be very careful and intentional with him. But look at that damage spike when it hits. It's just crazy. 3, 5, 4. That's it. 404 on the clock. That's actually even better than when I did it before. So I'm writing that down. Yeah. So that's Colossus Glaive done. The last boss we're going to test him out on is Thanos. You know, he's probably the tougher of all the world bosses. Well, he's not probably, he definitely is. And so if you can do stage 20 with a character, that is really good. Even if you're just grinding out stage 20 several times, you'll still get a lot of resources, which is nice. Alright. 3, 5, 4. Alright, now remember his movement speed is not very good, so I'm going to go ahead and swap out as it's this part. Now if you're careful with your thumb, you take it across the screen and then you do this part, and then when they see that second flame, go ahead and switch out. That's just a tiny trick that will sometimes work. Or you can just sacrifice that first character you swapped out with. But alright, we're already on the second phase. Go ahead and swap it out so he doesn't burn to death and die. Nick Fury, very fast, very elusive, as most spies should be. 3, 5, 4. Alright. Same thing, right? He's not very fast, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to somebody else, so if they die, then I don't lose the damage, right? So when you're doing these clears for yourself, for your like daily clears, and you're trying to do a lot of damage, that's just a little trick you can use on Thanos to kind of sacrifice one of your characters instead of the other one. Alright, the one thing you don't want is your main damage dealer being dead before you get a chance to do anything about it. So, alright, well, that's it. So 331 on the board for the Mad Titan Thanos. So a very strong character, can do a lot of the world boss, right? He's going to obviously struggle against energy type and against Ebony Maw because he doesn't have like lightning or any kind of elemental damage, but yeah. Alright, so Hulkbuster is pretty impressive, I might add. He's very, very strong. And so also these the other thing I wanted to highlight is these passives. If you're gonna if you have Iron Man, some of you guys selected Iron Man for your tier 3 guided quest, and maybe you have it done, but this Iron Man is very strong as it is. And so what happens when you have Hulkbuster at that lead, right? We have the 35 attack and the 70% all attack to Iron Man. So if we switch to like Dr. Doom, right, where he doesn't have that lead, right, he's still benefiting from, you know, from this team up, right? Oh, so let's pick somebody else. Okay, no team up there, right? No team up. The leads just ignore dodge, so no team up with Iron Man, so no extra thing. So Iron Man's energy attack is 39,991. So we swap, just move Hulkbuster as the lead, so he's getting the 35% and the 70% to it, and now it is 58,293. That is insane. And what's even going to be even crazier is when War Machine gets his new uniform. Now these are subject to change, not set in stone, but you can see some of the effects and change skills. This 4-star passive for War Machine says to Technokinetic allies 40% all attack, 40% all defense, and 30% HP. What that means is anyone that has the Technokinetic allies gets that buff. And so how do you find that? Well, on the top of these things, right, you can see the all abilities. So anyone with the machine tag is Technokinetic, right? So Hulkbuster, Rescue, War Machine, Ghosts, Iron Man, Vision, Superior Octopus, or Superior Spider-Man? Superior Octopus, right? Doc Ock, right? This Kingpin with the suit, right? So on and so forth. All these guys can benefit from all of those puffs. So you will get Iron Man with that 30% from the lead, right? 70% from the lead, and then an additional 40% with the passive, if that doesn't change. So if you have a team that looks like, whoops, hang on. Now imagine this is like the new uniform. If you have a team that looks like that, your Iron Man is going to just wreck everything across the board. And it's going to be insane amount of damage, right? It's 59 to 2, you know, 2, oh, I got probably a team up or something. I do. Right. But that's a lot of damage, and that doesn't include the 40% buff because he doesn't have that uniform quite yet. Right? That's going to be crazy stuff. So it all leads into this Hulkbuster who can heal and buff and be a support for Iron Man, as well as hold his own and do a lot of damage against World Boss Ultimate. So very cool uniform. His bows are super easy to get. You can get it now in the Dimension shop, right? Go to the shop. You can get it now at the shop. Where's he at? There he is. Hulkbuster Iron Man Mark 44. So you can get these from the shop. So if you guys coins stored up, you need BIOS, boom, you get BIOS. Right, you can also use your BIOS selectors from Shoutoutallen or whatever, right? You can do it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do it because I'm trying to get his thing to Mythic. So, very easy to get his BIOS for him. Very cool uniform. I think I had a lot of fun doing this video. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, make sure you drop a like, put a comment down below which you want to see next. Do you want to see Silk or do you want to see Rescue? I'm working on Dr. Doom, but I'm not going to do a video yet until he's at least tier 2, and so I'm just about there. But anyways, I'll make sure I'll let you guys know what we're gonna do, and I'll be looking at the comments to see what video you guys want to see next. And but that's all I got for today, so make sure you guys do all this fun stuff. Thanks again for supporting the channel. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making these videos, and I hope you enjoy watching them. And you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.